Hey guys, Sasha from netbooknews.com, and today I want to talk to you about one of the biggest problems that I have with smartphones in these days, and that's battery life. I mean, we went from a single core to a dual core, quad core, 12 core GPUs and whatnot, but the battery life still sucks because mainly the battery technology didn't really develop in the last couple of years, and they didn't get bigger. And that's why with the Samsung Galaxy S2, with the original 1650 mAh battery, I can barely get like 7 hours of battery life out of this. Or with the Galaxy Note, it's a little bit better because it's a 2500 mAh battery, but it also has a bigger display with 5.3 inch, so that's an inch bigger than the S2. I can get through a normal working day, let's say 8-9 hours, but that's about it. And with the Galaxy Nexus, it's almost the same problem as with the original Galaxy S2 battery, even though this is a 1750 mAh battery. But the fine folks at Mugen battery, and I know them since the very first EPC days because with my EPC 701, they've already came up with an additional battery pack that kind of lasts, I think it was a 6 or 8 cell battery that lasts like for, I don't know, 10, 12 hours. It was amazing. And they kind of adopted this idea for the smartphone platform. So what I can show you here right now, this is the original Samsung Galaxy S2. You know what, let's just open this up. And you can see this is the 1650 mAh battery. It's a really tiny and small one. So let's pimp up this device with an amazing 3200 mAh battery from Mugen. Of course, it's getting a little bit bigger then, and therefore you have an optional lid here for the back. So there's one with a stand and there's one without stand. Let's use the one with a stand. There we go. And this means at least 18 hours of battery life on the Galaxy S2. And the cool thing is, with this little stand, look at this. Isn't this cool? Costs about 45 to 50 US dollars. If you're a hardcore user and if you don't want to worry about recharging your phone like twice a day, that's a pretty good investment. Let's take a look at the one from the Galaxy Nexus. The original one, I tell you what, you're losing the NFC capability of this because the NFC chip is in the battery in the original one. But this one right now, this is a 4000 mAh battery. And you know what? Right now, I'm on this device for a day and 3 or 4 hours. Okay, I have to admit that the display was only on like for some, I think 2 hours. Let's check it out. Let's go to the battery. Look at this. 1 day, 3 hours, 16 minutes, 50% discharging. My screen was on for almost 2 hours right now. It's, I think it's even full brightness, isn't it? Almost. It's like 66%. So I'm recharging it about every second day. And if I'm really using it all the time, with the screen on, full brightness, I can get like 7 or 8 hours of battery life out of this. Last but not least, we have the Samsung Galaxy Note. That's the original one. It's already a pretty big device. And now let's try this with the new battery. That's a 2500 mAh battery. And now let's try out the big boy, 5400 mAh. This is almost a 20 watt-hour battery. This is something that you would expect in a notebook, I tell you that. Oh my God, you could kill someone with this. Here we go. And you know what? This is the very first cool MID in the world. This is at least 1 day of battery life, at least. I got, I think it was like 50 hours of battery life with 5 to 6 hours of the display on at full brightness. This costs around 95 US dollars. Of course, it comes again with this nice little stand. I know it's big, it's heavy, it's thick, but if you're mobile and if you need your device each and every day, and if you also want to share a hotspot for a couple of hours, a Wi-Fi hotspot, you know what? Head over to the Mugen website, take a look at this. a Galaxy Note turned into a mobile internet device I've never had before. So this is our little roundup of different batteries, extended batteries from Mugen for Samsung Galaxy Note, Samsung Galaxy S2 and the Samsung Galaxy Nexus. I'm Sasha from netbooknews.com. Thanks for watching.